Hello, friends. This is Vishal. One of the most productive things to do during this quarantine phase is reading. It is the best hobby to have because there is a lot to gain from this activity. I'm sure most of us know that reading is important, and some of us read, but most of us are not able to read because of our daily work. But now we have an opportunity to help others by staying at home and improving ourselves by inculcating this essential habit of reading. It is said to form any habit, it takes 21 days. So let's make the most of this opportunity and start reading. But before doing anything, it is important to understand its why, how, and what. Rationality and knowledge is essential to generate motivation. Rationality means knowing the reason, the why of any work or activity. Knowledge signifies understanding the essence. In this podcast, I would like to convey the why, how, and what of reading. Starting with the why. So, why should we read? From childhood to adulthood, our teachers, parents, motivational videos, and now also our friends say that we must read often. Now, let us try to understand the benefits of reading. First is that it strengthens our communication skills, improves our vocabulary, our language command, and also helps a lot to better our writing skills. Human being is a social animal which communicates with languages and words with the fellow human being. It has created a world where communication is most essential. In any field, we have to communicate. As confidence being a very important key everywhere, a good communicator hardly finds any deficiency in confidence. So, read. Second is it helps in acquiring valuable experiences from experienced personalities. The reason we have history as a subject in our academics is so that we can learn from the experiences of others and abstain from doing the same mistakes again, and also to take inspiration from all the right doings of others. There are a lot of biographies from global personalities, biographies from an expert of your field, a lot of fictional story books giving us valuable teachings. Reading is like having Krishna as your charioteer, guiding you to the struggles of this world to the path of victory. So, read. Third is probably the core point. Reading expands your knowledge. Any skill set, job, or work requires knowledge of that field. The amount of knowledge you have speaks about your level of expertise. Experts are the people who have tremendous knowledge about their profession. There is no greater content to receive this knowledge than from reading books about it. Books, papers, articles are published by experts of our field, and for us to rise to that level, we must keep enhancing our knowledge base by reading it. So, read. Studies have proved that reading improves focus and concentration, which are essential in all activities or work we do. Focus and concentration enhances our productivity. So, read. Reading has also proved to be an important factor in motivation and inspiration. We do what we do or we like to do anything because we are motivated and inspired by the values any job carry or are inspired by personalities who have worked in that domain. Books relating to their lives or other books conveying values inspire us to get out of our bed every day and work. So read. Reading reduces stress, tensions, anxiety, and depression. It is common nowadays to have been suffering from stress. Reading enhances your mind's positivity and calmness, thus reducing stress. So, read. Reading develops your mind's thinking abilities, widens your imagination, and improves creativity. Also, we tend to become more empathetic as a person, caring about the feelings and emotions of others, a quality lacking in the world we live now. So, read. Analytical and critical thinking, that is, thinking logically, rationally, and have a detailed examination about anything, are the most crucial skill sets of today, no matter what field you are working in. Reading materials by experts and professionals of your field will help you in developing these skills. These are skills which are difficult to teach. They are obtained through observation, and reading will help you in this process. So, read. The last but definitely not the least, reading is considered also a big source of entertainment. Many people who have read the books of any particular movie or series argue that reading is more joyous than watching it. So read. Okay, now after understanding the why of reading, let's move towards the how of reading. How to inculcate reading as an habit. It is okay if you complete one book per day. It is also okay if you complete one chapter per day. It is also okay if you read one article per day. Minimum you should invest 30 minutes. What is important here is to maintain consistency. That is, you read daily. Start small and then gradually increase your level. Never hurry or put a lot of burden on yourself in the beginning. Start with reading things which interests you, which you like. Keep all electronic gadgets away while you are reading. Isolate yourself from the world for a few minutes daily. Also, it is very important to complete the book if you are reading any. Sense of completion is very important to maintain your reading habit. Start books with pages less than 100. It is easy to complete these thin books. The sense of completion will give you confidence and will motivate you to read more. During this quarantine phase, whether you are free or are working from home, select a time in the day to read, which is usually quieter, like in the morning, after lunch, or after dinner, when people are usually resting. Now, understanding the what of reading, that is, what to read. All contents are usually divided in fictional and non fictional writings. If you are a person who likes and is amazed by the fictional world, you must read it. The non-fictional content is generally divided between books which contains extensive knowledge and others are articles found in newspapers and magazines giving knowledge which is current based and is latest. Majorly your what depends on why you want to read. If you want to read to widen your knowledge base regarding your field, you must read academic books or books written by experts of your field and also read articles from magazines which is published for your field. So start reading. Take advantage of these 21 days of quarantine. Now, talking about the coronavirus outbreak, please stay at home. Don't panic. Food essentials are and will always be available. Be the strength of your family and spread awareness about the virus and the guidelines from the government. Use your WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to spread awareness. Do not spread fear. This is the time we all fight against this virus. I will come again with the second most productive activity to do while quarantined. Thank you for listening to me. See you again.